Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kenneth and I talk all about plants and planty things here on Kenny's Plant Feed. If you like that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button down below and follow me on my plant journey. Alright, plant friends, welcome back. Let's jump into this video, but before we do that, let's start off with a positive affirmation. For this week, I want you to know that you are enough. Repeat that to yourself as you wake up and you get ready to handle your day. I am enough. I am enough for whatever I am going to face today. I am enough for whatever I am assigned to today. I am enough for the person that loves me. I am enough for the person that believes that I am not enough. You are enough. Go ahead and show them how you are enough. All right. So this is your week. Take the bull by the horns and just make them aware that you are enough. So for today's video, friends, I got another Hoya collection. Another plant haul, and it's my Hoya collection. I don't have a lot. I got a couple, but I wanted to share them with you guys because I know that everyone's been on a Hoya kick lately. According to my plant feed on Instagram, everyone's into the Hoyas right now, and they seem like a really hot commodity. So prices are pretty high. So jumping into this plant haul, we got a couple Hoyas to show you guys, and let's start off with this one since it's right here and you already see it. Oh no. Okay, so this is my Hoya gracilis. I think I've showed you guys this before. I haven't watered it yet. It hasn't shown. Well, now it's starting to show. Like, it's a little thirsty. It's a little soft. But my Hoya gracilis. I have yet to clean her. Yeah, I'm a very lazy plant parent. I'm exposing myself because there's just, I don't know, I don't have the time to get around to all of them. So if I see something in it and I like it's bothering me and I'm looking at it and I constantly see it, I will clean it, I will water it, I'll do whatever I need to do. But if it's out of sight, out of mind, it's gonna stay there and I'll get to it when I get to it. And I feel like I've been doing that with this plant. Like, it's out of sight, out of mind. I'm not paying attention. I'm not standing in front of this mirror and like looking at it. So yeah, that's what happens with this one. But this does need to get a good cleaning, and I think I'm gonna have to water that. So when I water it, I will clean it. But anyways, this is my Hoya gracilis, first one on the list today. And this one's pretty cool. It gives me Hoya pubicalyx vibes, but the leaves are shorter. I have shown you guys this plant before, and honestly, it's pretty dope. I have no complaints about this plant. It's pretty easy care. Like I said, I've had this for like 3 weeks now and have yet to water it. Maybe it's because it's in such a big pot. But yeah, this is Hoya gracilis. Add this to your wish list. If you like the pubicalyx, you need its pingsang, its cousin. It's the Hoya gracilis. It's written like so, like that. Let's see if we can focus that. Yep. Alrighty, so yes, this is a Hoya gracilis. It's in a hanging pot. It's not super full or lush at the top, but it is decently filled, and it is trailing. So yeah, I love plants that trail. That's one. And I'll put the names on the screen for you guys. So number 2 for today here is my Hoya Chelsea. This, my friends, was gifted to me. I didn't even buy this plant, and it's so pricey. If you look online, this goes for quite a big buck. The cheapest I've seen is like 30 bucks per small one, and I got all of this for free. So I am very grateful for that. My Hoya Chelsea. The variegated one is pretty cool too, so maybe one day I'll get my hands on that. But yeah, this thing grows now. It was actually doing nothing for quite a while, but now it's just putting out all these shoots and these new leaves. They're coming out pretty dark because they're like sun stressed. Well, light stressed because they're under a grow light. So yeah, this is pretty cool. No complaints on this one. I'd say it's pretty easy, and it needs a drink right now. It's really dry. Okay. And then let's see. I'm gonna go off I have them all in front of me, so I'm just gonna go one by one. This one is actually butt chugging right now, and it's cash pot right here, cash pot. My Hoya Crimson Princess, We purchased this one off of Etsy. You guys have seen this one. This is not a stranger to this channel. You saw this on my last, I think, plant haul video. And yeah, it's pretty cute, doing really well. Still no signs of like new, well, actually, yes, I lied right there. New growth. Yes, new growth. It is growing. I lied. It's doing pretty good. No complaints. It's currently getting a drink. It was pretty thirsty. Oh, there's a new leaf in here. So yeah, this is pretty doing good. This is doing pretty good. My Hoya Crimson Princess. I like the variegation in the center. Gives me another Hoya that's like really popular right now. It's the Hoya what's that? The Australis variegated. Australis Lisa. It's like variegated. Really nice tricolor. But yeah, that's the closest I'm gonna get to that right now. And then number 4, see, I'm bad at counting, is my wife calls it my grass. My grass. You can't even see it, like it's so dainty. My Hoya retusa. The daintiest leaves ever. This is a really full pot at the top. And it's starting to trail out really nicely here. It's so dainty, you can't even see it. This one is also pretty easy. Some people have trouble with this one, and I have actually not had any issues at all whatsoever with this plant. And yeah, I think it's pretty dope. The leaves are so weird. I think it's so weird. But I love it. That's why it's so cool. Not all people like this plant. I love this plant. Next. Here we have, plant friends, my Hoya Bella that is getting stressed. You see that? Just kidding. That's how the new leaves come out. I think it is a little stressed though. In front of the light, it's like getting really bright light. And it has a couple peduncles, which is the flowers, the blooms. And it had one that was like about ready to like show, like to open up, and I forgot to water it, and the plant dropped the peduncle, and I didn't get to see it bloom or open up. So yeah, but that's okay because I have one, let's see, 2. I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe you could see this one right here. You see that? Right there under the leaf, that's a peduncle, and that's where it's gonna flower. Yeah, hopefully I don't under water and like let it sit there for too long dry, and it actually blooms for me. So yeah, we'll see if I have any success with that. And this one actually is a really fast grower. Like it started off here and like here, I don't know, it started like about half its size like that, and now it's just going, it's growing. Pretty easy, fast grower, high humidity, bright light, and these plants are all gonna do fine. The ones that I don't have high humidity for, you'll see later on in this video, are actually doing amazingly well. So it's not like mandatory for you to have high humidity for your plants, but it will do them well. And then this one was also a gift. It's actually not doing much. It's still very little. It looks exactly the same as when I first got it, but I think that's normal for this plant. It doesn't grow super fast. It's a really slow grower, and it honestly might stay like this forever, and I don't even know if I care. Like, it's okay. And it's this Hoya compacta, this Hoya Hindu rope. It's like this really curly, the pot is so cool looking. Katya hates when pots look like this. I love it. I don't mind it. I think it gives it a cool distressed look. But yeah, this plant, it's super tiny, and literally it was gifted to me, and it has looked the same ever since I got it. I just water it when the leaves get super soft, and there it sits, doing all right. All right. And then another one that is no stranger to you guys is my Hoya kerrii that's variegated. It's a single leaf. It might never do a single thing. It will look like this until it decides to die. And that's okay because this was a gift from my sweetheart, my wife. She gave this to me as a Valentine's Day gift, and it was so sweet. So yeah, this is my little variegated Hoya kerrii. It sits in this little terracotta pot. Water it when it's soft. Right now it's not because I just watered it. All right, and one of my most recent purchases that I actually was so daring enough to propagate, and I'm really nervous, but I see growth already, and it's my Hoya linearis. Yes. Yeah, my Hoya linearis. And it's like I have it in this little pot, directly in soil, and in this cash bowl. It's not the cutest thing, but it looks good. One day this thing will start trailing for me and it will look beautiful. I have 2 growth points, and then everything else is just sitting in soil, hopefully growing roots in there, because that's why I chopped up my long strand that I showed you previously and I popped it into some soil, and I lost a couple leaves because I forgot to water it and I didn't keep it moist enough, so a couple leaves kind of like died off on me. And excuse me, that is totally my fault, but there is growth right there. I'm sure you can see that growth right there, and there's growth right there. So yeah, fingers crossed for this guy. I will keep you guys updated on this one. It is one of my favorites that I've been wanting for a while, and I finally got one. And I blame Shirley for me actually propagating it, because she told me to just do it, and I did. I did it, Shirley. Here it is. She's doing good if I keep up with her. And then one that I might have shown you guys before, I am not sure if I did or not, but it's my Hoya Kentiana variegata. So it's my variegated Hoya Kentiana, and it is doing so good, so well. How do I show this better for you? Let's see, right there. It's trailing. I purchased this one off of Bros with Hose. It costs about 30 bucks, 38, 30, something like that. I don't know. And it's doing so well. It's not planted directly into this pot. It's in a nursery pot, and it's doing so good in there. You can see the water line from where I actually put water, because I butt chug all my plants. And this one actually has some new growth coming out on it right now, and it's doing pretty well. This one sits in front of a west-facing window all day, no high humidity. It just sits in front of the window. Pretty easy plant, I would say. And then next, another non-stranger to this channel, but I actually received as just some cuttings, and I potted it up just yesterday actually. My Hoya pubicalyx pink splash. I potted this up yesterday, and honestly, so excited for this thing to just take off. I have other cuttings that are still, 2 other cuttings that are still in water, because they have yet to grow. Well, actually, 1 cutting in water and 1 cutting in that pond substrate that I received not long ago, because I wanted to, like, you know, experiment with it. But honestly, I don't see anything happening. But it might be too soon to tell, so we'll see. We'll wait it out. But this is my Hoya pubicalyx pink splash, and it's doing super good. I'm excited for it to put out more leaves and see more of that pink splash. Alrighty. And then another non-stranger to this channel, since I'm talking about pubicalyx splash, let's show you my oldest pubicalyx. It's like a year old now, and she's doing so good. Look at that. Wow. And her like things are still super long. They're actually putting out leaves now. Not all of them, but majority of them are, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, these leaves are humongous. The back looks weird because it doesn't face the light, but yeah, this is, you can obviously tell this is the side that's facing the sun. And you can see some sun-stressed leaves. They look pretty good there. This one is so easy to care for, y'all. Just water it when the leaves are soft and it will appreciate you forever. It doesn't need any humidity. Well, that I've noticed, it like doesn't require it. It does just fine, grows pretty quick. And I have no complaints with this plant. This has been one of the easiest plants to care for. This one is like caring for a golden pothos. It's just so easy. Hoya pubicalyx splash. If you're a beginner to Hoyas, this is a one I would tell you to get, like top of the list. Number one. All right. And then next, it's the one that sits right adjacent to this one. It's no stranger as well to this channel, and it's my Hoya Crimson Princess that is actually doing so good right now. Oh no, I dropped it. Yeah, this one is doing so good. Her things are trailing beautifully, just so good. Like, this is like one of my pride and joys. Like, look at those white leaves in there. Probably won't do much for you, but they're cute. However long they last. Not too long usually. But yeah, this one's doing really good. Totally recommend getting a Hoya Crimson Princess. So rewarding, so easy. And then I have my two newest purchases here. My Hoya Polyneura. Polyneura. I purchased this one off of someone on Instagram, and they sent this baby. It came so quick, and I already see a growth point on the side leaf here. So honestly, y'all, I am so happy because I know this is gonna look so good as soon as it starts growing, because I heard it's a fast grower. So I'm ready for this to just take off and be able to share this with everyone else because it's so expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive, but it's fine. Not a big deal. This will be given to friends who like plants and will grow it beautifully in their home. But yeah, Polyneura. And then my second to last here is one of the ones that I'm very excited for. And it's my Hoya Matilde, which is so tiny and cute. Look at that. Isn't it so tiny? Like so excited about this, and I already put it in soil. It came in sphagnum moss, and I transferred it to soil because I feel much more comfortable working with soil. I don't like leaving plants in sphagnum. I don't do well with it because I don't know when to water it. So this is what I like to do. Unless I'm propagating, I use moss for propagating. Amazing. But for keeping the plant and growing the plant in sphagnum moss, it makes me very nervous. I cannot. So this is in soil, and it's already putting out new growth right up here. So that's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait for this little baby to grow because I know it grows pretty fast. So hopefully by the next time I give you guys a planty update on my Hoyas, it is immense. Okay. And then one that I forgot to pick up. One sec. And last one that I totally forgot to grab for you guys is my Hoya Varieties. So this is my Varieties. I'm surprised I even remember the name. It's been here for a couple months now, and it looks pretty well. Hasn't done much yet, but let's see if I see any new growth. Yes, I see growth point, and not there. So I see one new growth point. Not mad at it. Roots are crazy long, but that's okay. Hoya Varieties. Pretty easy to care for. This one actually didn't get watered for quite some time. It just got a watering. It's doing really good. Pretty easy to care for. All right, plant friends, that is a wrap for today's video. I appreciate you. I can't thank you enough. And if you have yet to follow me on Instagram, go do so at Kenny's Plant Feed. There you'll be able to see anything that I'm up to, anything that's going on with my plants, anything that I'm deciding to propagate randomly. There you'll be able to see whatever I do with my plants on a daily. So if you have yet to do that, go get on Instagram, follow me there, and stay up to date with my latest things. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time on Kenny's Plant Feed. Stay blessed and be a blessing to someone else. All right, see ya.